Hi,
Hi,
how
hi,
are
how are you?
fine and you?
I'm fine, thank you. I just finished the book that Mr. Lopez told us to read.
Yes, I also read it.
It was kind of confusing, but I'm glad I already finished it. I really liked it.
I also like it. It was like very interesting, and it's the first book I finish in English because I really like it.
Yeah, me too. It was confusing, but I enjoyed it. I was actually really confused at the end when they started like discussing religion experiences in general. Like they all got gathered together and they were like talking about religion and they were all giving their opinions in the last chapters. And then John like started showing his collection of banned religious writings. All of them were kind of like from the 19th century, and that was kind of like confusing because everyone was saying different things and it was like a weird part of the story, but it was interesting too.
Yes, it was
And then
like for me it was really confusing and interesting, and I love that part because I didn't think that in this book they were talking about religion and they will like talk about that topic, and it was like very interesting.
yeah, and then I was kind of surprised when John like called Lenina that he called her like his trumpet or something like that, and then the other day, like the day after that, John remembered that he felt like kind of guilty, so that's like why he hung himself. Like I was kind of confused, and it it made me feel like weird when he himself and he kills himself. And like yeah, kind of like the last chapters of the book and the end of the book in general was kind of confusing and kind of like strong and
And
deep.
difficult to
Like
read.
yeah, it was difficult to read. And then like after I finished it, I started like questioning like what like could we be like living this in reality and maybe we're not aware of it, like can this be happening in real life and
Yes.
maybe we're not aware of it. And I think that it truly happens, like maybe we're being like controlled in a way, like with propaganda or with the government or something, like people are getting like all or our information and are controlling us and we don't know.
I'm agree with that. I really believe, and I'm sure that we are being controlled like by a powerful group in the world, and that really scares me. But like, it makes my life more interesting because I really want to know how we are being controlled and
Yeah, and
how it
who
will
does.
last, or if someone someday someone will notice and someone will
Yeah,
like finish with
maybe
this.
one day we'll find out
Yes.
finally. And then I started like maybe this is not like, if we ask ourselves like is this book fiction or not fiction, I think that the author just took something from reality, like something non-fiction, and made it into kind of fiction, but at the same time it's like both. It's not like completely fiction, but it isn't completely non-fiction at all. It's like both at the time. It's like he
Uh huh.
took something from reality and made it something else, but inspired by reality. So it
Yes.
has some
And I
fiction.
like that he like created story with like metaphors, so he can explain what we are living in the real life. So he created like a story to explain us, and that's what I like.
And it made it easier. Like I think that the whole meaning of the novel is like how Huxley critiques modernity and like consumerism and everything. Like he took like all of his ideas and all of his like inspiration from reality and made it easier to read and to comprehend.
Yes.
I think like protest like against like the world and the reality that we're living right now. And at the same time, I think that maybe if we connect like to the book, we could be like savages because we have like this traditions and like this like ideas that we have to be conservative in some ways. And I think that those ideas and those traditions come from the past, and they're not like something we discovered like by ourselves. They're something that they're things that just came from the past and we accept them like as we knew, but we actually don't know. And it could be something that people just made up to make because like feel or think some way and like to control us better.
Yes, I'm agree with you. And this book, like, let me think about the situation we're living today, like the coronavirus. That maybe we're being controlled, and this virus was created from these people that control us, and that's why this book like me, because I have the opportunity to read it in this time. So this make me. That's why I love it. It's the first book that I finish, and it was very easy to read and to understand. And I love that it's a story compared to the real life.
Yeah, it's great. I really liked it. Well,
Well,
I,
thank.
I well, thank you for this, and I really liked it too.
Yes. Bye, Andrea.